Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man with the talk am as e be, and Victor say bandits don't attack military again. Make I leave you now with Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Make you for hear the message we bring come today.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the location, una for the connect with us this evening. We thank Baba God for the waiting in the do for our life. We thank him for his grace. We thank him for his mercy. Well, one with God is majority. How on our side? How your business? How your work? And I trust God's everything they go well. Well, my name is Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. The man with the talk come as it be. My brother did with me this evening. We have travel in the day around now. And I know maybe don't forget your name. Make he reintroduce himself to the people.
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the times we want to take the collective talk this evening on today's edition of our median program when all of us know as talk as it be. Yes, we want to thank God Almighty for the privilege, for the grace when He don't give us to see another bright new day. My name still remains Victor Olise.
Well, you never change that name.
Yes, sir.
My people, it don't happen again now. My people, it don't happen again. Una never hear say terrorist, aka armed bandit, no be say they call her, aka terrorist group. They don't attack military base for Madiguri. Zamfara. Zamfara. Una never hear Boko Haram, aka terrorist organization, or is it a business partner? You know, say Erufai say they are doing business. They don't attack army base. My brother, this is not be ordinary matter. There is an insider just to wipe out the Nigerian army. You not just sit down, say army, say terrorists attack army base. No. So you get what thing they happen, they never tell us. So, my people, it get what the Nigerian army know where we don't know. It get what the Nigerian government know where we don't know. See, the first where they go attack, they first go attack NDA, Nigeria Defense Academy. They go come not to happen. Now they come to enter military base for where again? No be Zamfara State. My people, there is something that is fishing that we are not aware of. Something they're fishing where them never tell us. Them go need to tell us. How you tell me say terrorists go attack a whole military base? Are they not telling us that we not say our military they not lose guide? No, it's not possible. Not the Nigerian army, I know. My brother, it is not a whole Nigerian army will go attack and shout protester for Lekki when I shoot. May I cool my temper this evening.
All right, make I first address Senior Isaacson David. Thank you so very much. Say, don't forget your name, I beg you. My name is still Victor Olise. Yes, the topic when we carry come this evening. No matter when you say, if you say no concern you, small, no remain. Today, they kidnapped one PDP chieftaincy today, right? For Edo State,
yeah, for a farm.
For a farm. Mona Weto, you say no concern you, Abi. Say this matter with the chook mouth put on a daily basis on the increase in the aspect of insecurity for our country. So people say no concern them. I bet Mona allows to do our business to go. This evening, our interest.
Yes, you can call it. Let me pin the number.
This evening, our interest now to analyze the Nigerian Security Department. And then when we finish to analyze the Nigerian Security Department, we'll come expose them and then leave the fate to the Nigerian people. First and foremost, if you don't go where they call NDA, Nigeria Defence Academy.
Not be
Then
here,
you
oh.
go understand what thing we dey talk about. I've been privileged to have gone to the NDA. I don't go the NDA. From the gate, if they tell you say you go commit atrocity, from the gate, by yourself you run. By yourself you go run. You go say you know they do again. Now you go confess. Say, see what they say make I can't do. Oh.
More quick pick this first caller.
All right.
It matters a bit, so. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, no shaking, and my brother, well done for the work one that they do.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I get many things when I want to talk for this matter.
I beg, go ahead, though.
Number one, they have destroyed this country. They don't destroy this country. The people when they lead this country currently, Buhari, the chief of staff for Army, Air Force, Navy, the Inspector General of Police, the Director of SSS, the Immigration Controller General, the Director of what is it they call Civil Defense, all of them now we want to drag out this evening. I first talked on before. If you now occupy position and you can't deliver on that position, resign.
Fast.
Leave that position so that people when go feed one go do the work.
Yes.
Now, like when I talk, the security for Nigeria now, we talk say Nigeria is gradually becoming a failed state. They say not lie. Now, I am not saying it's becoming a failed state. It's a failed state. These are the indices of a failed state. Our lawlessness, increase in organized crime. I also say they go attack prison for Kogi State.
Yes.
They free several of the prisoners.
Okay.
They do the one for East, from Mosque. They do every now and then. Yesterday, we say they kill one major general for Nigeria Army. Kidnapping. A whole major, if they kill major general, the Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, who say for Nigeria?
Nobody.
Now, these people, they attack military formation for different states. Yet, our president and our Nigerian leaders, they do amnesty for terrorists and bandits. They do amnesty for Boko Haram. They want to send them go abroad. Maybe they go for training. They forgive them. And yesterday, even they recruit them put for Nigerian army.
Yes, sir.
This one not be madness. So,
Madness.
I yesterday you they talk just like say inside Nigerian army. My brother, the insider and the Boko Haram people when they recruit. The insider and the bandits when they recruit. How a person that swore to destroy a nation, you will now put the person inside your security apparatus. You will now give a sensitive position, give a sensitive information. Now they say we will wake up one day, we don't see Nigeria again. It will become Afghanistan 2. Now it will be Nigeria. Because as it be now, if they see attack NDA, if they see attack military formation for Zamfara, if they see attack military formation for Bauchi, then they say after rock no go reach the handle.
No.
You understand?
Yes.
But it be like say even our politicians, the way that they do, they want to make these people take over Aso Rock.
That's
because our politicians are not doing anything to stop these bandits and these terrorists. They not do anything. They are not making any effort to stop them. The only thing we hear is Mr. President will come and say, I assure you. What are you? If you not assure yourself anything, you tell Nigerians say you assure them. And people are burying their children, burying their wives, burying their husbands. Communities are being buried, and President will come out, I assure you. There's no assurance from anywhere in this country. This country matter, it tire me. Coupled with the fact that, in fact, the way this present executive, this president, Senate, and House of Representatives, they are wicked people. Because we vote them for power. Because they say they will ensure welfare of life and security of life and property.
Yes, sir.
Since they take over, the Nigerians don't die for Boko Haram. They pass the people where COVID-19 don't kill all over Africa.
You don't talk him.
And yet, he no be concerned to them. They devote billions and trillions of naira for security votes. We know they see within they take the security they do. This one now, yesterday when they say they attack, today when they say they attack military formation, they say they went away with our armory.
Okay.
They went away with our armory. If terrorists carry our armory go, now they say we're not safe.
No.
We not say for terrorists to fit shoot down Air Force jets. Maybe say passengers jet not safe. Passengers plane not safe for up. If they fit shoot down a whole military plane, maybe say they fit shoot down anybody. You see, this country, I don't want to talk whether na APC or na PDP. All the politicians for this country, they are evil people. And we must rise against them as a people. We must condemn their acts. We must vote them out of power. We must use everything available. We must start telling them that they are wicked people. See who's they call and carry Buhari go Imo State, go Commission Road, where they say Kota they spray. They spray the road with Kota. With the watch out for television, the watch out for Facebook. You can't call president, they call commission gutter. The president not get work for Abuja.
No.
And gutter now on the commission. And the man they appreciate in big president come in state. So this matter how would they talk to him? The problem of security rests with President Muhammadu Buhari because he's the commander in chief, he's the commander of the Nigerian Armed Forces.
Yeah.
So if there's no security in Nigeria, it's because Buhari has failed. After Buhari's failure, all the service chiefs now they fail. After all the service chiefs, all the governors for Nigeria now they fail. All of them, all governors, all local government chairmen when they collect security votes, they are all failure. All commissioner of police in Nigeria are all failure. All director of DSS in Nigeria, they are all failure. We should start telling them that they are failed. Let's pay them their report card now. They are all failure. And if they cannot pass, they should hand over to somebody who will take over. Enough of failure being in the police force. Abakari, he says the policeman is doing failure for which is the corner. Enough of all this nonsense. It's time for us to call them to order and let them sit up.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah. That's my prof. God bless my prof. When I remember Nigeria, what a runaway me are you. Aye, what a runaway my eyes. When I remember Nigeria, what a runaway my ayo. Aye, what a runaway my eye.
Now your husband, now him be soldier. Make I come on my cap. Your husband, na soldier. Your husband, na Air Force. Your husband, na Navy. Your husband, na police officer. Your husband, na civil defense officer. Your father, na police. Your father, na soldier. Your father, na Air Force, na naval officer. So they are using our fathers and our husbands against us.
Including their wife for women still there too.
They are using our fathers, using our mothers, using our sons against us. And guess what? They, their wives, their children, and their husbands themselves, they are secured.
They are even secure.
Who is fooling who? How will be say you go see person? You know say your wife dey out, she never chop. Your children dey school, you never pay their school fees. They tell you say make you go. That's when they say make you go do. You know say na bad thing. You know na against the will of the nation. You say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You execute. Today, what is the story now? The story don't change over. Who did they kill? Now una. When be the soldiers? Una. When be the naval officers? Una. When be the Air Force? When be the police officers? And every other joint task force. Now una. Now in the government where una think they protect. The government where una think they take side with. Now still una. Now in they betray. They sell out. How on earth we go take explain before committee of friends say my own country terrorists enter the military base NDA, Nigeria Defense Academy, where the armory of our country dey, the armory. That means say if Nigeria dey make mouth, say we go finish Ghana, say we go finish Togo, say we go finish Benin Republic, we go finish Niger,
finish Afghanistan.
say we go finish, that say we go finish. Na NDA, Nigeria Defense Academy, na there we put hope say our armory is dey. Some dirty children wey no fit wash their teeth, some dirty children wey no fit use bottle take write zero, they come carry gun enter where our armories dey. They kidnap major, they kill military officer. And till date, the Nigerian federal government no fit comot that shame for their body, say this na big shame, how we go take clear am. Instead, they tell us say the security agencies when dey the gate say they slip off. Instead, they tell us say CCTV camera no dey on at that point in time, as if that was not enough. As if that was not enough. For Zamfara yesterday, where military dey, terrorists, they call them bandits. Terrorists waka enter. Terrorists when we say they don't be spirit, they don't dey fly. Terrorists when we say they use motor, they use bike. If they come in full force, squad.
There be two, no, 3 for bike. Oh.
They come in squad. You go to hear their noise as they drive. They come. Where those soldiers dey when terrorists stay near them, they wipe them.
Then they sleep.
Yeah.
They were sleeping.
Where they did not just kill them. They killed them and carted away with ammunition. They killed them and went away with weapons. Still in the same nation, where the chief of army staff was executed. The chief of army staff was killed. Until date,
nothing happened.
Nobody thought it wise. Say Nigerians deserve the right to know accountability. The Nigerians deserve the right to know what happened to their chief of army staff. Still in this same country, when the Air Force plane, when they take the fight, Air Force, it just miss all of a sudden. Now, when I want tell me say make I no suspect, say that Air Force plane carry weapon when they go put inside bush for terrorists. So, I will not be blamed if I conclude, say that Air Force plane when miss few months ago, say na ammunition he carry when he go land for bush to ensure say he go equip the terrorists. I will not be at fault if I conclude in this manner. This same country, when terrorists don't come get RPG to take fire down a plane. That means we are all joking. With a joke. Nigeria has exploded. Now, not so we always talk say Nigeria is sitting on the gunpowder and alive. Now that one they call am irony. My people, they call am sweet mouth na lie. Anytime when I hear me say Nigeria is sitting on this gunpowder, I just sweet mouth now na lie. Nigeria has exploded. Nobody is exploding. Nigeria has exploded. We are waiting to see the effect of the explosion. This evening, they chook mouth, they say, waiting President Muhammadu Buhari think say they do with their aware. But make you no worry. Why? Because there's always every day for the thief.
One day
for the owner.
Now we dey talk about say terrorists attack military formation for Zamfara. Today again, now they enter Kogi State, free over 200 prisoners. Over 200 prisoners. Over 200. According to BBC News Pidgin. According to BBC News Pidgin, over 200 prisoners escaped. Hey, abeg, make una just tell us where we dey, and abeg, anybody wey no road to any of the country, whether na Ukraine, abeg, whether you fit give us visa free, you no need visa. You no need visa. More come there with them.
Buhari was here and hot for my
Wait, we go there here. We go there here. Buhari, all of us die here, but we no go die now.
No, we will not die.
We don't die now. See, we go nowhere. They will die and leave this country for us. But the truth is this, all our political leaders has failed. All of them, they has failed.
Very quickly, Mark, quick give that one small rundown. We would call on statistics. That at least 1,409 students have been kidnapped from their schools in Nigeria since the first incident of the country's latest school abduction epidemic, which started in March 2020. In the 19 incidents up to the latest kidnapping in Zamfara State, 17 teachers have also been kidnapped alongside their students, and at least 220 million naira has been paid in ransom.
You dominate.
In ransom. Now note the numbers of students when they don't kidnap. 1,409 students. 1,409 students. This research work was published by Mogen. An international organization when they take statistics of everything when they happen for Nigeria. 1,409 students have been kidnapped. 17 teachers have been kidnapped. Now I'm gonna see the states when they take the kidnap. Number 1, Katsina State. Number 2, Zamfara State.
That's all.
Number 3, Niger State. Number 4, Kaduna State. And number 5, Kebbi State. These 5 states are the most affected states when they don't record the highest number of students kidnapping for this country. Now check this state in total. Which region they come out from? The northern part
of the country.
This is to say that there's an agenda.
Bless your God, come. Yes. Go ahead.
This is to say that there's an agenda. And if Nigerians refuse to understand, if Nigerians refuse to understand this agenda, we go to sleep overnight.
Okay, all right. You want to contribute? All right. Sorry, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, madam.
Una well done, sir. Una well done. I really celebrate una courage.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nigeria, it don't come to say the leaders of Nigeria, they don't get solution for Nigeria, and they still want, they go after people that wanted to talk, I think, to speak about it. They go after them. That is the worst thing over it. They not have solution. They lose control. Because what you cannot control is not the crisis. They don't have control over the situation at hand. And anyone that will speak against the situation, they will go after that person instead of going before the situation, how they can solution the problem. They will go after the people that will rather be talking about the problem at hand, that will delegate from it. They have suggested to team up together to be going after the people that will rather be talking about it. It's so sad that Nigeria, in this recent administration, is the worst situation we have ever experienced in history.
Thank you.
It's the worst situation. When you look at the situation at hand, sir, the religious leader, the political leader, the traditional leader, as they are not contributing for the change. They are not contributing. They are not advocating for change. They just keep mute over the situation. They are not taking any proactive action. It means that that is what gives courage to the president that many of us that is not in power that is speaking. So the president can never move when the religious leaders they are not speaking. the illness of the land. The president can never be shake. They can never feel any whatsoever. They can never shake over the noise, over whatever noise the people, the commoners, the people, the people they are talking about the situation. They can never be moved until the religious leaders, the political leaders, and the traditional rulers speak the same tongue, the same voice, join their voices with ordinary people. That is what would have moved the president. So the reason why the religious leader, the political leader, and the traditional rulers, the reason why they are not speaking, they said that if whatever that is taking the army general, that is killing the innocent in the bush, that is raping our women in the forest, they said that if the people or if they in any way support all those that is happening to Nigeria, that these people group, they are going to sky them as the they never unknowingly to them that this evil group that have come to Nigeria, this evil group they call Boko Haram or Logone and all of that, they don't know that in their biography, in their criticism, forgiveness is a sin.
Wow. Thank you very much, man. Wow.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. Keep on the good work, sir.
Yes,
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Make I open one small matter as Mama the talk.
She just talk two
Some people
things.
enter my mind. Apostle,
Sir.
if we dey say you know get wetin state governors will do, in state governor okay, make I point one thing. You don reason say when you reach the aspect of money, you see how Wike take tackle federal government.
Yes.
Apostle, you reason am.
In fact, the thing, me I never understand the matter.
People go tell you say state government you no get power when federal government dey. But when e reach time
For money.
say this money na state government go get am, no be federal government.
On that call, I don't come. Money no version. On that call, don't come. Hello, good evening. Oh. Yeah. Okay, you want to contribute to what we dey talk? Okay, thank you, my brother. Go ahead, though.
Yes, my name is Vincent. I call from Canada. Apostle, how you doing, my brother, with your guy? I hope all of my day safe.
Yes, sir. We are safe.
Okay. This is not my question, though. You know, say it's easy make every one of us to criticize our leaders, our leadership, right? And when we not in their shoe, because then they understand the situation part of. But why don't we sometimes talk about what we think is a solution based rather than always criticizing? You know, say me I be your fan, me I they call you here and there, right? Yes. Why we not also they say, hey, we don't say we get problem. Hey, Mr. President, these are things when you suppose try. You know, so that we could still see whether
Give us points.
Okay, give us
Somebody
points.
believes
Okay,
somewhere.
give us points. Give us points.
Oh, sir, give us the point. Let's start now.
Give us points.
point about security or
No, generally for our, so that more they talk about government.
Security for security.
So how we
dey talk about security today. So how wetin we tell the government I make dem do?
Okay, in my own, which is I just not come with that answer, but I think just come up with one basic idea.
okay.
Because this now waiting in 1935, almost similar things like this happened for Germany. All these people will not understand, a lot of our people, when they come from Europe, will not get the idea how a nation is wrong. I mean, when they come, they make a lot of trouble for that line. Something like this, very similar like this, now it happened for Germany. Now it brings Hitler come the presidency for Germany. What he first do, is security overhaul had to happen in Nigeria. Because so many old people do for that seat. like in the military, those generals, brigadiers, major generals, and all this stuff. Those people have to be what? Wiped out, push them out, bring a younger generation into that system.
Who will wipe them out?
Who won't wipe them out? Who won't wipe out the old people now?
No, idea with the talk. No, this will not be who won't wipe them out, the government. You know, we should talk.
Okay.
Instead of just to be criticized every time now they talk. Not
Okay.
I say who won't wipe them out. That one I left for the government. You and I, we should talk from here go to tomorrow and the government.
Okay. Make I
Okay.
Wait to no verse.
Why?
Make I pick you for one.
No, why, my brother?
Wait first now.
Yes.
You remember when we come out, when we say end bad governance, where all of us will occupy road with a demand for certain government want do, may they do. No, government can't come out. They come begin to shoot everybody. So if you say waiting we do that and all, we're not doing well.
Okay, that thing when we do that time, we do well, but it was not properly coordinated. But if we look at the system of governance from that time to this present day, you see and say there has been a very enhancement in good governance for Nigeria. Good, no, but at least the management strategy don't change a little bit. Now, waiting at the price.
Okay.
So, sometimes it's easy make a job criticize you, say, Apostle, you know, sir, with your guy, see what you know they do every day. You know, say it's easy. When me are not did the sit where you be sit down there, right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So sometimes why we be also the criticize government is the man where they come. So that where we will see come out and say, government, all this one that they do not good. Why we not do this and do this and do that?
Okay.
Because there is a lot of our people like Nigerians want to do for. Forget Europe. Those ones just be run their mouth, not get anything. Nobody they go school there.
Thank you.
For US and Canada, people they go school here. When you get that
bros, may I ask you one question? You feel come Nigeria, make you come help us lead among the people we go talk about make God what you want make government do. You feel come?
I never say, say I know if you come. I will not be as effective as you are, I doubt.
Okay.
Because yourself, you don't take that way now. Just because say at the get what's at the top. Who they teach doctor to be doctor, not be doctor.
Okay. Okay. I get your point, sir. You do well. We really appreciate your contribution. Powerful.
Thank you very much, sir.
I love you. Thank you.
Okay, I want pick this last caller. This last caller, okay, you are very right. You are very correct. And at the same time, you are very wrong. I want to talk again. You are very correct, sir. And at the same time, sir, you are very wrong. If we want to say that we are looking for the best brains in the world, you find them in Nigeria.
Plenty.
Let me recap. That if you are looking for the best brains in the world, you find them in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, now recall say the Donald Trump administration appointed a Nigerian as part of his economic team. A Nigerian as part of his economic team. We now also recall, say 1 or 2 or 3 of our brothers and sisters for United States of America today as we speak were elected into government positions.
By Joe Biden.
For just Joe Biden administration. We now recall, say as we speak, the head of the World Trade Organization, now one of our own, our mama, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. You still know, say for the African continent, when it comes to economic driving force, now see our own son, they there, Femi Adesina. You recall. I can keep going on and on and on. Now this is it. Let me pick you up from here, sir.
No be Femi Adesina. Now Femi not be the Dickie now.
Okay, Akinwumi Adesina.
I beg you.
Akinwumi Adesina. Let me pick you up from here, sir. That leadership is responsibility.
Bam.
Oga, if you don't know her, come up for there.
Resign.
See, if you don't know it, come off. Leadership is responsibility. And education is fundamental to achieving success in leadership. If you don't know, if you don't come up for there, okay, we know they force you. And as such, if you run out of ideas to rule the country,
Come people,
come up for there.
there are people.
How will you feel that the president of your country, the result when he submits
Now bread
to
paper.
INEC was SSCE as president? Why he vice president? Now professor.
What a shame.
No, start for me first.
They give us one.
That the president, the qualification of the president is SSC.
No be SSC.
School start.
Which one be SSC? In the course SSC.
Why is vice now professor a son? And if you know the constitution very well, that the office of the vice president is powerless. The office of the vice president only moves when the president assigns him or her to carry out a task. Sir, with a fine idea when we want to give the government, no, sir, go through our YouTube, go through our Facebook, you will see ideas when we don't give the government time.
Hey, plenty.
The truth is they don't listen.
They only listen.
I will say this over time again, that Nigeria is not as corrupt as the United States of America.
At all.
That Nigerian politicians, they are not as corrupt as politicians in China. I will
At
say
all.
it. That Nigerian politicians are not as corrupt as politicians in Russia. But guess what? This is the difference. That America, Russia, China, and the rest of others, they have bad people, though they have good conscience. They have politicians that come and play dirty politics, but they have conscience when it comes to serving their people. But in Nigeria, you have wicked people without a conscience. Wicked people in politics without no conscience. That's the difference. Oh, sir, you think Buhari lack idea on what to do? You think so? Or you think Yemi Osinbajo doesn't know what to do? Sir, that's a very... They know what to do. But because there's a template, there's an agenda that they are running with. Sir, if you are the president, if Nigeria was to be your business, if Nigeria are your business, and Nigeria worth $2 million, for example, and you want to employ manager, people come submit the application. Osinbajo submit your application, submit his CV. Buhari submit your application, submit his CV. Between Osinbajo and Buhari, who will you appoint?
Who will you appoint?
Who will you employ as your manager?
But Nigeria choose to appoint Buhari with bread
Who
paper.
will you employ? So you are saying we should pamper him in continuity? No! Why? Because he has proven to us over time that he's a Lord. He has proven to us over time that he does not listen. As such, what we are demanding for is the resignation of the president of this country to resign and get out of the president of this country.
Now, for you to ever say you should resign, they will say hate speech. They say this young man, hate speech, hate speech. Now the truth is this: during the end bad governance, we were agitating for one thing: end corruption, end bad governance, give us good road, let every food be affordable. All this the thing we were talking about. It was not much, but instead of the government to listen to the voice of the people, but rather they employ hoodlums, employ military people to kill Nigeria at will. For all the Nigeria that was killed during the NSAS, may God begin to demand their blood from the head of Buhari.
Amen.
And all the military general that planned that dangerous attack.
Amen.
I say it again. For as many that launch an attack against us that was protesting against bad governance in this state, whether you are a public servant, private servant, I don't care who you are. For as many that got injured, for as many that was killed, may their blood be required from their head.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
In the presidency, they will go down. In the Nigerian army, they will go down.
Amen.
In the Nigerian police, they will go down.
Amen.
Because you cannot kill the innocent man and sleep.
Let me remind us quickly that no be Nigeria it go first happen when president resign. You know there any law anywhere say if president resign, say they go kill him. We have witnessed presidents, prime ministers of several nations who willingly came out and said, "Oh, I have lost the status quo. Oh! No, I have lost the ideas to lead the people. As such!
Hello, good evening. Yes, we're on live broadcast. Good evening, sir. Okay, But talk to us. Well done, sir. Yeah, God bless you, sir. Go ahead.
Sir, this whole thing for this Nigeria security issue. Now what is the plan work? Now planting from the federal government. Now all the young little soldier, all the young little military people, now them the key. All the top officers are waiting for the head and the federal government, they know what they do. Now the civilians and the young military officers, now they all the deal for that country. Even go reach our every state government. State government is to secure everybody for the state. Why not be penetrate anybody for me? But if Obama did not give a chance, if Obama can give a chance, he will be penetrate. Yeah. You get me, so? Because all this whole thing, in a very plan war, right from the day we demand enter the power, go look what they use money to do for Nigeria. Go look what much money they do for that, all these African countries. Go look what they use money to do for that side. They don't want to destroy the country. They carry the money go. But our north, our south and our east, this one is the type of money matter. They know what they did. They type of money matter. Where they plan their hour, they want to destroy everybody for the country.
Thank you, sir.
How did they go on since then? Who's blind government go say no this year? That country they have to repair. Who no go school fee still repair that country? You get me?
Yes.
Those days they destroy all the civilians. Who they die? Not the civilians and the young officers. The young officers they are still like civilians. You get me?
Yes.
Just put gun for them, put an enemy around them. Who's Boko Haram? They stay with Obaseki for us. But Boko Haram, they stay with our Nigerian military, young army for inside house. They live with the military. You get me, so? All these young boys, now they keep inside the military. Then we all the shark. What do they call our boys, our young boys, the military? Now the top officers.
Thank you.
Anybody who see the key for any military man, now order from above. Not be say they just carry go kill her. They all say full and yes. Now they kill themselves. Now they do what they do.
You do well.
Full and yes will get up. Before you are still your day for Ogbe there, you are the better time there. Machine will just come from all the way from Opa. Nobody will tell you so the machine they come. So you tell that time you go kill everybody, you pass people, you carry go. Nothing.
Maybe Nigerian film.
If they want Nigeria, maybe they take up one of all. These people, the leader, all are leader for that country. Maybe the problem, the people are for power. Maybe the problem. See, don't put for power that day now. Don't put for power, who is our money, they fight for power for our state now. See what they don't do now, they don't malfunction now.
It is
just to time all come up here. They also come up for our land. They support our They pay me for because I don't want for the governor. Let me really fight for them. So but now see what they do.
Thank you, my brother.
They
do well. Thank you. Thank you.
My brother, I'm gonna try. Mona say. Now what you make me go to everybody?
Okay.
Some people when I look down at government, they look at soldier, they look policeman. Who's soldier man go fit kill anybody? Without the no send order from above. They go fit kill our own fellow man. They kill our own man. Also, man, they carry corner, they carry dagger. Who they talk to them for me? You honor the knife.
Thank you, my brother.
This is what will happen.
Thank you.
And they live with enemy around you now. All of them the clap out.
You do well. Thank you.
They pay me. We won't there and they pay what get here. They pay me. They pay me for now. Not be say we don't already get freedom, man. We don't already get freedom. I talk to people that now don't get freedom. They pay me. I supposed to live like this for how many years?
Oh. You do well.
Down our country. Down the country.
Share paper can't give us. No worry. No talk. Share paper can't give. Share paper can't give me. No talk again. If you like me, share apostle. Take paper. I go. Where we need one.
Apostle, it doesn't need to remove you for down. You did development, but I go remove you there.
Don't remove me.
God. They do what you do. So that means you don't come up online. They do what you do.
Okay. Just pray for us, but we there.
If you don't want this, then you must come out there.
Yeah, we there. Thank you. One love. Yeah, thank you. Now so. Thank you. Now so. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, so if you listen carefully, will feel the passion of this last scholar. If man feel the sound, the way it sounds, so that empathy, now feel that tears, even though say no cry come out, but now feel the tears for the sound of a voice. That's a man. He asks one question. When we ask, say we reply, say na film. If you see the way those terrorists they move in mass. They move in numbers. They move in crowd. They come with their in-laws. They come with their motorcycle. They in full force. So you mean say that they drive, they come for 10 minutes. That they drive, they come for 20 minutes.
Nobody here.
That they drive, they come for 30 minutes.
Nobody here.
Nobody here.
And they come pack people come on.
Not until they can't drive enter where the soldiers did, they can't capture all of them, shoot them.
This film is selling, no. This film is really selling. I'm gonna do well, John. How many will fit talk?
They can't enter, capture them, shoot them. Kill those that want kill. And they still get time. They can't settle down, pack ammunition.
No,
drive come
no,
out.
they don't. Nobody reply them. It is well, oh.
Now, the language when President Zimbabwe say
he want teach us be that.
He want teach us be this, right?
But they were quick to go to Olu. Where? Wanna do where? My brother, I beg, take. This country, we dey here.
On the issue of this insecurity matter, it is very, very vital for all of us to understand. Say nobody dey safe anymore. If you won't doubt me, come enter road. May you see the fear when they road. The fear when they to the police when you go see for road, you see the fear.
Even the police body, even police, he did fear in their body.
Why? Because one man sitting as the president has decided to execute the template of this terrorist.
Well, talk not the finish.
We don't play our own part. We hope say una when listen to us so now go help us pass the message to those when to get information, consume the information. It be like say you see me the trek from here to Lagos. Help us stay there.
Answer this call. Hello, good evening. Amen. No, we did live broadcast, so you want to contribute? Okay, 3 minutes. Oh.
All right, sir.
Go ahead.
God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you, my fellow Nigerians.
Amen.
I want Nigerians to think about it. When you look at that end SARS protest very well, during that end SARS protest, when you study how our Nigeria army, how Nigeria security force, how they were working hand to hand. When you look at when the protesters will now mark that Lekki toll gate, when the time they now raise Nigeria flag, what provoke the people, the army, the people on uniform to release gun on them if they are not, if really they are Nigeria, if they were not Boko Haram. Because the only thing that a nation army, in any nation army, when the only thing that gives them peace, the only thing that gives them joy, the only thing that reminds them of hope for the nation that they are protecting the territory is the flag. So one that conspired that led them to release fire on that same flag that's supposed to give them hope. If there were no Boko Haram. So Buhari government, he need Boko Haram to fight against his enemy.
Thank you.
And who are his enemy? Who are his enemy? The people that don't want his ethnic group. The people that want to speak against Fulani. The people that want to speak against the killing. Those are his enemies. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Well, you do talk on the finish. Now, so now we'll talk and read this evening. God will bless all of you now. We want to share the verse. I don't live on them though.
All right, so thank you once again join us this evening on today's edition of our program, Thokam Asibi. We will continue to stand on the path of truth. We'll continue to ensure, say, the voice of the people remains strong. The voice of the people remains firm. No shaking. We are not deterred. We are not relenting. We are not retreating. We are standing and we are moving forward. Until Presidency Muhammadu Buhari agreed to our terms, the government must be accountable. The government must be transparent. The he too will hear them out from us. Thank you so very much, and God bless you all.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and Victor. If you get anything to add join wetin dem don talk for this video, you fit put am for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for dey hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.